May 6th, 2026 Decatur County Board of Zoning Appeals meeting. First item is the approval of the April 1st, 2026 meeting minutes. Those have been mailed out to the members of the board. Any additions, corrections, or errors noted with those? Okay.
All good.
Hearing none, I will look for a motion to approve those minutes.
A motion to approve the April minutes.
A second?
I'll second, please.
All right, those are approved as they were mailed out. We have two petitions this evening. The first one is BZA 2026-6. Chad Mazak, I hope I get that right, is requesting a special exception as provided in Decatur County Zoning Ordinance, Section 925-8, to build a mother-in-law quarter. The property is owned by Chad Mazak and is located at 6916 North, County Road 400 East, Greensburg, in Fugate Township. Chad, I believe you are here. If you don't mind, go ahead and come on up and tell us what you're looking to have done.
Yeah, thank you. My mother and father-in-law live with me at this property and my family, and we're looking to build a detached on the back of the property, one bed, one bath, mother-in-law unit, essentially.
Okay. And then it will tie into your existing septic system, I assume?
No, we did get preliminary approval for a new septic system.
Second system, okay.
Yeah, the property is 15 acres, and this is
Far enough
500
away.
feet from the main house.
Sure, okay.
A separate part of the property.
Okay.
We probably will tie into the main property as well, though.
Sure.
One note on that, Paul, on the application that was sent to the board members, it was noted that it was section number 985-8, that's incorrect, it's 925-8, but everything that was sent out,
Okay.
sent out to the surrounding property owners as well as the owner, and what was advertised was the correct
Okay.
section.
Okay.
And then what are you doing for a driveway as far,
There's actually, where we're building it
yes?
is near where a old barn used to be, and there's
Okay.
a concrete, it was cattle paddock, there's a concrete drive kind of going back already.
Okay,
And then I did actually speak with one of my neighbors. He has a neighboring, my neighboring property has a lane, a farm lane that he uses to get back to a field. I already spoke with him to see if we could potentially use that. Otherwise, we'll put gravel off of our main driveway for about 20 feet to connect to that concrete lane.
and I've got, yeah, I thought I could see a driveway or line,
Drive, yep.
so you don't necessarily need a new one.
No, we don't. We're building right next to where cattle operations used to take place.
Yeah.
So there's already gravel and concrete
Okay.
almost the whole way.
Gotcha.
Any other questions from board members? If there's no questions from the board members, I'll open it up to anyone in the room that would like to ask a question regarding Mr. Mazak's special exception request. Okay. That's pretty straightforward. If there are no other questions, I'll look for a motion that we vote on the request 2026-6.
I move that we vote on BZA 2026-6.
I'll second.
Okay.
yes. Paul Stone, yes.
Mr. Mazak, thanks for following the process here. Just stay in touch with the folks in the office through your building permitting process, and they'll come out and give you visits during your inspections and move it along. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
The second and final petition tonight is BZA 2026-7. William Brewer is requesting a variance as provided in Decatur County zoning ordinance section 945 to reduce the north and east property line setbacks from 30 feet to 7 feet. The property is owned by Westport Area Business Association and is located at 219 East Main in Westport, Sand Creek Township. Are you Mr. Brewer? Thank you for coming, Mr. Brewer. Tell us what you got going on.
Well, it's just,
Hold on a second. Mr. Brewer, hold on a second.
I'm sorry.
I am actually on the Westport Area Business Association, so I'm going to recuse myself from this because it probably is a little bit of a conflict of interest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Mr.
So-
Brunei is gonna
I'm going to step out. so.
recuse. Thank you.
I was mainly wanting to buy it for a parking lot, but just in case, you never know what could happen. I don't know if you guys know what the Hampton's Auto Parts used to be.
Yes.
Just in case, you never know, my building burns down or something, I had to build a new, I mean, at least I could be able to build that back to where Hampton's used to be.
Okay.
Is that the lot right there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that. That was a building that did burn down, or was?
No, they tore it down. The Business Association bought it and tore it down.
Gotcha, okay.
And so, but if you take the 20 feet on the lot, is pretty much worthless. You couldn't build on it nowhere.
Sure.
'Cause I think it's 40 on the front, maybe not even that much. So I don't plan on building on it right now and probably never will, but
So your home or residence is where at from here, sir?
my business is right next to it.
Next to-
Pizza Delicious.
I see. Okay, so you're right to the west of it
Yeah.
there then. I follow you now. I got you.
We do have parking problems sometimes, and the town's they're acting like they're wanting to put 2-hour parking on all the street parking and the public parking lot, and then that leaves no place for my employees to park, so.
I see. Those lots are challenging too because the old rail came through there.
Yeah.
And I know that they're not actually square parcel lines there.
Mr. Brewer came in, basically, the 7 feet that came from, we just looked at the other properties along there. So
Sure,
that's what the other ones.
sure.
Okay.
I mean, there's other existing
Right,
situations.
Those existing buildings along that are basically 7 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, as a side note, because I know that there's sensitivity about other requests and setbacks. And these need to be looked at a bit differently when these are town lots and we're talking about parcel sizes in feet versus, or I'm sorry, in square feet versus acre parcels that, certainly, setback distances are viewed differently than what they are when you've got a
And there
2
shouldn't be any
parcel.
problem with emergency vehicles or anything like that.
And again, the first step, you just want to turn it into a parking lot, is that right?
Yeah, but they left the foundation, so at some point I'm gonna probably have to tear out they left the slab, and it looks bad.
Yeah.
If you did want to build there, would he have to come back in for another variance request, or would that?
No, this would be it.
Gotcha, okay, so that would.
So it would be a permanent variance then, is that correct? And so does
Setbacks, yeah.
it stay with the parcel then, or with him, or?
It would be with the parcel. I mean, typically you're not like forecasting things into the future. So I don't know how easily it's going to be tracked 50 years from now. Because it's not going to be a recorded document. You would have to go back and look in the minutes of the meeting and see that it was approved.
Yeah.
That'll be one challenge with that.
Sure. Any other questions from the board? Questions or comments from anyone in the audience regarding If you don't mind, come on up. Thank you, Mr. Brewer. If you allow him to speak here. If you don't mind, sir, come on up and state your name. That way we can capture that in the minutes here.
My name's Don Black.
Okay.
And, my sister and I own that house right directly behind that lot.
Okay.
So you're wanting to come 7 feet from that property from there?
There, but you're, the house right behind you you're talking
Yeah.
about?
They're on the corner.
We're on the
Yeah.
corner, we're on the corner.
They're on the corner.
That would still be 10 feet, right?
I don't know, that's what I say, our paper said it was in,
Grass right there behind where they're talking about, yeah.
see, our paper said it was 7 feet of the property line.
Yeah, I wouldn't build within that. The back, I'm more worried about the roads up there.
Where it's seen it slide where you
So I wouldn't want 7 feet off your property. What is
Okay.
it, 10 or 15 or 20, or 15 or 10, I can't remember.
I mean, we wouldn't want to being up close, that close to our other house, 7
this
feet.
is-
I understand that.
The north and east is what the variance is.
See, our letter said,
We're looking more at Main Street and,
okay, yeah. Now, we wouldn't want, I just didn't want you to get 7 feet back to that house,
Sure.
Going
Oh, yeah.
backwards,
Nope.
the north, to the south.
Yep, so this,
that would, I think it's, what is it, 15? 10?
Down on the back.
Well, I'll be all right.
I wouldn't want to know, I mean, that.
Yeah, okay.
and most likely I would never build nothing back there.
That's all my main concern. I didn't want 7 feet right on top of us,
Sure.
That's because 7 feet's not very big.
That's legit, I wouldn't want it either.
I would be totally all right with leaving that one 10.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
The request was just for the north.
north and east. Yep.
Yeah, I got something. Hey, I'm Trevor Moore, Diane, but it'd be a lot better if he could make driveway, cause it's a big cement slab there. And it got metal sticking up in it. He tear it out, that's a plus for the town.
Sure.
Sure.
Yep. Yep.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Very good, thank you.
Yeah, the fence line there we tore out too.
The fence line?
Yeah, the metal, the wire sticking up out, cement, turn around there, get your tires.
Any other comments regarding the north and east variance? If there are no further comments, I'll look for a motion that we vote on 2026-7.
Make a motion to vote on BZA 2026-7.
I'll second.
First and a second.
What'd you say?
The votes for petition 2026-7 are as follows: Janie Livingston, yes. Scott Smith, yes. Paul Stone, yes. Joseph Carmeyer, yes. Andrew Bruno, I abstain.
Okay, your variance request passes, Mr. Brewer. Thanks for following the process and understand what you're looking for there, and overall this will be a net improvement to the parcel, so I understand. Okay, anything else? Notes from the office before we look for a motion to adjourn? Okay, I'll look for a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
We are adjourned.
Decatur County Area Plan Commission to order to comply with Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Decatur County requests that participants in this meeting complete a voluntary anonymous survey that is available on the table in the back of the room. First item on our agenda is the approval of the April 1st minutes. Everyone should have received those. Anyone have any additions or corrections? Hearing none, I'll look for a motion to accept those.
Motion to accept the April minutes.
I have a second.
I'll second it.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, first APC petition on our agenda, 2026-7. Bill Welmer is petitioning to subdivide 30 acres out of 41.9 acres and subdivide 4.6 acres out of 73 acres and rezone 2.99 of those acres from A1 zoning classification to an A2 zoning classification to build a single-family detached dwelling. This request falls under Decatur County Ordinance Number 915 and 920 sub 7. The property is owned by Martha and Ian Johnson and is located just west of 9283 West County Road 50 North, Greensburg and Clay Township. Bill, if you could come to the podium and explain to us what you're gonna do.
I'm just requesting to lot off some of this parcel ground to build a single dwelling home, a smaller home, a retirement home at my age. Live comfortably back on the creek again.
We've got your packet here. Looks like all of those steps have been taken. Any board members have any questions? Everything looks in order. Hearing nothing from the board, do we have any members of the public with any concerns or comments? Hearing nothing, I'll give the board one more chance. I'll look for a motion.
I make a motion to vote on APC petition 2026-7.
Second.
The votes for petition 2026-7 are as follows: Corcoran Robinson, yes. Tom Hunter, yes. Sheila Pippa, yes. Brian Kennelly, yes. Tom Cherry, yes. Paul Stone, yes. Brad Shuey, yes. Scott Smith, yes.
All right, Bill, looks like you're gonna get to build your house by the creek.
Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. I'm a happy man.
Keep in touch with the office for your permits and good luck. Next petition is 2026-8, Aaron and Kristen Ogle petitioning to subdivide 4.152 acres out of 173.59 and rezone 2.99 acres from an A1 zoning classification to an A2 zoning classification to build a single-family detached dwelling. The request falls under Decatur County Ordinance Section Number 915 and 927. Property is owned by Stephanie Ogle and is located just behind 4965 South, County Road 60 Southwest, Greensburg and Marion Township. Okay, do we have Aaron or Kristen? Kristen. Come on up and tell us about your project.
We just plan on building our family home out there. So just one story.
You guys have rural water there. Okay. Board members, any questions regarding the packet?
Driveway permit was issued in 2016. Those, how long do those last? And is there anything changed since then?
That's a question for, I don't
I
see,
bet that's, is that supposed to be 2026, not?
who signed it?
If that was 2016, it'd be Mark Morse. I bet that's,
Yeah.
I bet that's, 2026 is what that's supposed to be.
Good catch. Any other questions from the board? Hearing none, I'll open the floor to any public comments or concerns. Anything else from the board? Hearing nothing, I'll look for a motion to vote.
I'll make a motion to vote on 2026-8.
I'll second.
The votes for 2026-8 are as follows. Sheila Hardhoff, yes. Brian Henley, yes. Clay Hargett, yes. Tom Charity, yes. Brad Shuey, yes. Paul Stone, yes. Scott Smith, yes. Corbin Robertson, yes. Tom Hunter, yes.
And Kristen, your petition is approved. Just keep in touch with the office as you start on this journey. This will go in front of the commissioners. So there's one more step, but you don't have to worry about that.
Thanks.
Third petition, 2026-9, Rob and Rachel Merrick. It's petitioning to rezone 2.99 acres out of 6.87 acres and rezone from A1 zoning classification to an A2 zoning classification to build a single-family detached dwelling. This request falls under Decatur County Ordinance Section Number 915 and 920(7). Property is owned by the petitioners and is located across from 4952 South, County Road 40 East, Greensburg, in Marion Township. Rachel,
You're just
tell us what you're doing.
looking to rezone 2.99 acres to build a single-family dwelling.
The driveway will come out on 500, is that right?
Correct.
Everything looks complete in the packet. Board members have any questions?
Don't.
Hearing nothing, I'll open the floor to anyone in the public with comments or questions.
I have comments.
Okay.
Sure. My name's Katie Spreckelson. I am not in favor of the rezoning of this property. Having never spoken at a public hearing, I'm new to the process and the protocol. So I did what anybody else would do, and I Googled my topic. Decatur County has a comprehensive plan that guides our elected officials to make knowledgeable and hard decisions about the county's long-range development and preservation goals. I looked up this comprehensive plan and did not have to go too far because it was all right there in the Decatur County Vision Statement. The guidelines needed for the rezoning decision-making is right there in that vision statement, and it reads as follows. Decatur County is a strong agricultural community that provides a rural way of life set between Indianapolis and Cincinnati. Throughout the county, there are valuable natural, agricultural, educational, recreational, social, and economic resources. These resources provide residents and businesses with an enhanced quality of life and provide opportunities for all ages. Preserving these resources and strengthening the connections between them is the foundation for maintaining and enhancing quality of life and economic opportunity. Agriculture remains an integral part of the Decatur County economy. Manufacturing and the entire chain of services associated with it also play a large role. Small businesses located in Greensburg and in each of the small towns are flourishing and provide a unique market of goods and services for residents and tourists alike. More residents live and work in Decatur County because of the thriving business climate. And here we go. In 2035, agriculture will still be prevalent because the productive agricultural lands, both large and small, will have been preserved by directing new growth in areas adjacent to already developed clusters or the existing communities of Greensburg, Lake Santee, Millhausen, New Point, St. Paul, and Westport. What else is there to say? You have 6.87 acres of prime, productive farm ground in front of you. They're asking that 2.99 acres of that productive prime farm ground be rezoned to have a house built on it, therefore making it non-productive. Have any of you been out there to the location of this property? These 6.87 acres of prime agricultural land in Decatur County literally sit in the middle of some of Decatur County's finest resource, farm ground. There's lots of farm ground on all sides. This proposed rezoned area is not adjacent to any existing community or already developed cluster in the county. This area is in a farm field, a productive resource that is dwindling due to elected officials not following the Decatur County Vision Statement. That vision statement again says, in 2035, agriculture will still be prevalent because the productive agricultural lands, both large and small, will have been preserved by directing new growth. Well, direct this rezoning elsewhere, please.
Thank you. Have any other comments or concerns from the public? Anything from the board? Comments, concerns, thoughts?
So currently it's being farmed, obviously.
The additional will continue to be farmed by who is farming.
And do you guys own that track next to it as well? No, just this one? Yeah.
I'll look for a motion if the board has nothing further.
Make a motion to vote on APC petition 2026-9.
Second.
Petition 2026-9 reads, the votes read as follows: Ryan Kennelly, yes. Clay Hargett, yes. Brad Sheedy, yes. Tom Cherry, yes. Paul Stone, yes. Scott Smith, yes. Sheila Kurthoff, yes. Orland Robertson, yes. Tom Hunter, yes.
Okay, your petition passes. Thank you for taking the time and keep in touch with the office as you move forward. Okay, now we're going to move to the Decatur County Revitalization Project Show Cause hearing portion of our meeting. I want to preface this by clarifying that this is simply an opportunity for these hearings to request an extension for the court date. This process started from a complaint that was filed with the office, with Doug, and once that is in motion and Doug serves the papers, then the process is started. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So the only thing that we can do tonight is grant extensions. That's all that can happen. And that will be based on a case-by-case basis. So our first one is R 2026-8 Keith Jackson. We have a representative here for that one. And with no representative here, that one will move along, correct, Doug?
That's correct. And then there's no, well, the board still has to vote whether to grant an extension or to
Okay.
move it on to.
So I'll need a motion.
To vote on.
Yeah, basically, you need to move to send it to court or grant an extension. There.
We need a motion to do that, is that
Mhm.
proceed? Make a motion that we proceed to litigation for show cause on, property 16-1403-3000 003.000-009 Keith Jackson. I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That moves on. The next is R 2026-9, James and Bonnie Smith. Do we have a representative here for that one? Okay, having no one, I will need a motion.
I make a motion to forward on to the court system, project show cause hearing R 2026-9.
I'll second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. And that one will move on. Next is R 2026-10, John Hugel. Do we have a representative for that one? Yeah, true. Okay, without any representation there, I need a motion.
Motion to vote on R 2026-10.
Second.
All those in favor of that moving on to litigation signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. That one moves on. Next one is R 2026-11, Kevin and Angela Arnett.
Now, that's one that I've been working with them.
Okay.
I met with Mr. Arnett, and I also met with his son. His son is taking the property over, and he's getting rid of the trailer that is sitting there on Highway 3, and he's gonna clean up all the trash. So he said it'll be like a 30-day process to get the trailer moved out. He had some other situations. There was somebody living in there that he had to get out of there. He got her out of there. So I went ahead in an office and an extension.
Okay.
So we don't need to vote
You don't need
on
to
that?
vote, no.
Okay.
But I wanted to still put it on there since it was advertised.
Okay. Next one, R 2026-12, David Israel and Justin Israel. Justin?
Can you clarify which property is this one? Because there was one other one that we were under.
1183 South County Road 845 West. 1183.
So was there any pictures taken on that one from
Put those
previous,
Yeah.
since the last meeting that we had?
Pictures were taken on, March the 19th is what we have.
But I thought that there was other pictures that was supposed to be taken prior to this meeting, showing that we've actually showed improvements of cleaning the property up.
I have pictures from April the 30th that I can pass.
Oh, that's 5 days ago.
May the sixth.
Yeah. Those were from April the 30th. So Thursday.
This is April 30th?
Yeah. That's, it's just that page.
So is there proof from, to show the members of what there is prior to this?
And just to be clear, all we can do is grant you the extension,
Correct.
which
Okay.
is, you know, a favorable thing
What
to
about
do.
all this?
This is the house that we're talking about.
Oh, I can't see that.
Your law reads residential.
Well, wait a minute, wait a minute. So 845 West is going to be the house. It's the Shook house, not the shop property.
Well, then we've been cleaning the wrong properties, our problem.
No, the other property was on the first docket.
Right, okay. But
So now we're on the other property now, so we need to start on the other, so okay. So we have a violation or protocol, we're gonna start cleaning that up with an excavator, with cleaning the debris. There's 2 vehicles and a trailer sitting there. There's a garage that needs to be tore down and also a house. We have some trees that needs to be tore down and some wood there that we were using for heating our houses that we will get cleaned up.
And that's great, Justin. Again, what I want to clarify is, you don't need to prove to us what's going on. But basically, you would come to us and say, can we have 30 days? Can we have 30 days, you know, and
Okay.
then we can say, sounds like you're doing it great, that's wonderful, and I think at that point, the board would buy in. But honestly, the details of kind of what you're doing or whatever, is almost irrelevant. You know, I'm not that we don't, you're welcome to tell us.
Okay.
But really, what this board has the power to do is grant an extension.
Okay.
So,
Is there anything with the last month's property? Is that gonna be brought up at a different time?
No,
Because that 30 days already lapsed.
so basically now, they've already made it, you've
Okay.
Once they made a decision whether to give an extension,
Which we
which they
did.
did, now it lies on our office, then we'll decide whether, okay, you're progressing, or you've cleaned it up to what is acceptable per the Decatur County ordinances. And if that's the case, then we'll notify you that. If that is not the case, then we will notify you that we're going to move forward with petitioning the courts.
Then we'll have to come up here again.
There'll be a court date set,
Not here.
not here.
The courtroom.
You're done, with that property, you're not.
Room at this building,
Is
right?
it-
This building, yes, in the court
But
system.
we don't have another hearing if it doesn't provide to,
You don't have another hearing.
we don't, so our 30 days is all we have to clean it up to your expectations, correct?
That's what the board said, yeah.
So let's be clear on one thing. If we don't grant an extension tonight, you're still 60 days away from going to court.
No, I'm-
Anything that happens, anything that happens in that 60 days, if you get to day 57 and it's clean, you're probably not gonna go to court. But we're turning 60 into 90 if we continue to grant 30-day extensions when there's already 60 days of, if it happened, if we didn't grant an extension tonight, you wouldn't go to court. You have 60 days to get the place cleaned up, roughly.
Well, it depends how quick the court says.
Understood, but it's, so what is that time normally? It's gonna be 60
It's on a
days.
case-by-case basis, but we have time slots allocated with the magistrate's court, and they're setting us on Friday, so pretty much when I ask, we get it in about 4 to 5.
So you're still 45 days. I just think that's a point we need to be aware of because 90 days
Yes,
gets to be a long time. And this particular property was in front of the commission on May the 19th of 2025 as well.
So basically, if you request an extension, we can give you that extension. And if there has been no action at the end of that, say it's 30 days, that's when the office can decide if they haven't done anything. So now we're gonna go to court with it.
So as long as we show proof that we're trying to clean it up, enhance it, reviolation, like,
But by the time their court date, they've gotta be done.
They got it.
Yeah, because
You can't be
Well, by the
just
time-
making an effort.
Saying we have 45 days, I want 45 days guaranteed. She said we could go to court anytime. Well, there's no guarantee. So this is the thing. You've been given notice, you've been given an extension, so on the first one that's already come to us, if it has not met the requirements of the ordinance to be clean, then it can be proceeded to court. I will file the petition, I will get my court date, whatever the court allocates me. I don't control the court's calendar. One can be given in 3 weeks, one can be given in 6 weeks. Just depends where we are on the calendar. We're pushing a lot of hearings on them right now. And we will go to court and proceed with that. If you're granted an extension from here, we would not file the petition prior to the expiration of that extension. But then after that, if it's not cleaned up, then we would proceed with that one. Working on it is great, but we are not into the process of slow rolling this. So deadlines are deadlines, and if the criteria is not met, we'll proceed to the next step.
So basically, if you want to request the extension from us, we can grant you that.
yes.
As long as they know that this is on the house.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had another property that was on last month.
Right.
If I can,
Yeah, go ahead, David.
there's 4 alleys on this property, north, south, east, and west. I'll go through that property. So I don't want to get in a shouting match with my neighbors, because that's what's gonna happen. And, they're gonna look at a piece of pie, which over here, they don't have it. But most of it's, we had it cleaned up for years, in the little family had with the shop. Nobody else, the neighbors that live over the fence, always threw their stuff over on us. But anyway, you gotta do what you gotta do, it's fine. It hasn't done a fair job, as far as
So the alleys aren't subject to to anything this board can do. We're not talking about alleys right now. We're not talking about alleys at all. But we're not talking about the alleys. We're talking about the house.
I don't think it's vacated.
So we're not talking about the alleys, we're talking about the house. If your neighbors are trashing your property, the way that you got here was one of your neighbors reported your property. If they're doing it to you, you have every right to go back and do it to them. If they're creating problems for you, you can complain about them, and they're here next month or 2 months from now. So
Yeah, to be
we're
clear,
nobody's
this
being
was
picked
filed
on
by
here.
someone else. A member of the public filed the complaint.
So yes, we are asking for an extension,
Okay.
please.
Regarding that, are those alleys inside of the parcel lines or outside of the parcel lines that you're talking
They border the lines.
Okay. What this is for technically is your parcel only. So not that I'm encouraging you to push stuff onto the alleys, because that's not right, but you're not responsible for what is outside of your parcel lines.
Okay.
Okay?
So if there was a tree there that's on the, say it's growed up in the alley, I'm technically not liable for cleaning that up, correct?
I believe that that's true.
I mean, as far as our reviolation for our property with it adjacent, so if the line's here and our
Is the tree
property's
alive?
here.
Is the tree alive?
Yeah,
Then it's not an issue.
It's not an issue.
okay. I just,
It's not the trees.
Yeah,
that
trees
are
aren't the problem.
okay.
It's always be an issue.
So board, do we want to do, what's our days? We've kind of been standard on 30.
Standard on 30 days, is that acceptable? Is that what you're looking, is that?
Okay,
I didn't realize that there was more than an option, because on the last property, we didn't know there was more of an option.
What do we mean more of an option? What option are we
There
talking
was a
about here?
30-day, or 60-day, or 90-day.
Well, the extension is, the length of the extension is determined by this board, but I guess my point is that 30 is not 30, 30 is more like
Yeah.
75. And frankly, that's a long time,
Yeah.
a long time.
Those neighbors already asked, you guys are gonna cut down our tree?
Fair. Yeah.
So we would like to at least have 30 days. If we could have a little bit more, it would be greatly appreciated. Because we are working on another property to try and get it cleaned up too.
Thoughts?
I was in front of the commission.
We've kind of stuck with our 30.
I'm happy with granting 30.
Yeah.
I'm happy with voting on for that, absolutely.
If that's the case, I'll need a motion to grant a 30-day extension.
That's 26 dash what?
12.
Dash 12. I make a motion to vote on R 2026 dash 12.
I'll second.
For a 30-day extension.
I'll second.
All those in favor of the 30-day extension signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Okay, Justin, you got 30 more days.
There's only one other question I had. So, since I'm a property owner, it only gets sent to one person. The notices. Is there a way that it can be sent to two different, since I'm a adjacent owner and he's an owner, or does it only just get sent to one owner?
It's sent to the address that's listed in the tax rolls for that parcel that is being petitioned.
Okay.
Okay, next one, R 2026-13, Land Trust 620 North. Do we have a representative for that? Right here. name, please?
Oh,
so we-
Jeremy Garrell.
Okay. And you guys are requesting the extension as well?
We have been working on the property. We wasn't even aware of this until we got the notice for this meeting, because it's going to our email, so we don't see it all the time.
You should have been served.
Let's go into your email.
Is that correct?
We got the notice for this through our bank or the place where, yeah.
So
Yeah.
There was the address, the property owner address of record is in Indianapolis. So certified mail was sent to an address in Indianapolis.
Okay.
You're the owner.
Okay.
You guys, I'm assuming, are tenants?
Yeah.
renting the property?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was gonna be my next question.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And it's easy to do, to record that contract.
We've been working on it though, 2 weeks. Again, it doesn't rain every day.
Board?
The first notice was 3/12, yeah, I mean, it's not like it's been.
How long you been there?
Yeah, because this is a short,
Oh, okay, good. I can do that. Thank you.
3 years, mate? 4 years?
okay.
What exactly are we needing?
So the complaint was received about trash, vehicles in the back, concern about rats, and that's what's listed.
So is that an RV in the back? If I'm looking at the plan view, the overhead view, there's a camper back.
Is that okay, or is that?
Is it plated, like have current license plates on it, and is it mobile? Understood. Isn't that kind of our viewpoint on that?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Basically, that it would be something that would be used and not just kind of left there to rot, I guess, is the definition that we view as if it can be there or it can't. If it's something that's being used and is legally plated, we find that it can stay there as long as you live there. But if it's something that's just gonna lay there for the next 15 or 20 years and fall apart and you never move it, then no, it cannot. It needs to be moved or relocated or put inside a building. Am I correct on that? Okay. So, yes, it would include the camper to answer your question if it is not legally plated.
So with that being said,
You said you need about 2 weeks if it doesn't rain every day.
30 days, whatever.
because they're
We've been
fairly
working on it
current, I
pretty
mean, it just
Yeah.
came up, it's not like it's been multiple times. I think 30 days would be a good,
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's
Make a motion to vote on land, or petition R 2026-13.
I second.
all those in favor of granting the 30-day extension signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Okay, you have your extension.
Thanks.
Next one is 2026-14, be a land trust, White Oak Hill. Do we have a representative?
Yeah, I'm the property manager.
Okay,
My name is Dino Boljabasic. Dino Buljubasic.
And are you requesting an extension?
Yeah, I would like a little bit of information. I think I know what the problem here is, and it's the overgrowth of the vegetation, I believe, but I'm not positive.
That is correct.
Okay.
And if you want to pass this, that's from Thursday. Our more recent picture. The one you guys have is.
Is that another house? Okay, that's that. Right. Is someone living in this house?
No, this is an uninhabitable property. There was a land contract at one point, and it was repossessed by the company due to non-payment. They've been in possession of it since 2022, since they've repossessed it, and they're currently selling it. And the property is secure. The inside of it has absolutely nothing in it. It's completely cleaned out. The only issue with it is the overgrowth on all sides. And obviously the windows, some of the windows have been broken over the past few years. There has been occasional break-ins, but we do check it about once or twice a month and secure it when we go out there to make sure that it is actively staying inside of it.
Do you have a plan to clean it up?
Yes. Well, we want to clear out all the vegetation, obviously, so that we can get around the perimeter of it. The back of it has a large deck that we would have to actually get the forage all down before we can actually check and see what the condition of that is. I've walked through the inside of the property myself, and it's a little weird two-story. And I haven't noticed anything as far as like the top of it collapsing in on itself or the flooring on the inside coming down. It's mostly the cosmetic issues on the outside and the brush.
So again, do you have a plan to do that?
Yeah, we will get somebody out there if we give it an extension to clear out all the brush first within 30 days and afterwards.
Not within 30 days, it's done in 30 days.
Yeah, we'll have it done before 30 days, probably within 2 weeks. And then as far as the windows go, did you guys want the new windows replaced or professionally boarded or? Right. And that, from my perspective, being there today, I've walked the perimeter of it and it's all secured. The windows are not professionally boarded, but they block people from actually gaining entry to the property.
That's unsafe building, that's where the unsafe building is. I don't know if it falls under that.
So do you, so we're actually, we'd like to see it cleaned up, but we'd like to see it maintained. So your history frankly is that you're not maintaining it. Do you have a plan to keep it cleaned up?
Of course, we would mow it and make sure that nobody comes inside of it and that sort of thing. Their plan overall is to sell the property to an investor. But
Sure.
as long as they have it, I haven't spoken to them today, but I'm sure there's no problem with them maintaining.
Them, who's them?
The land trust, the owners of the property.
So is it currently on the market?
It is, yeah.
How long has it been?
Since it was repossessed back in 2022. So there hasn't been much interest in it.
I guess that kind of goes to my
Is it
question.
listed with a realtor?
No. This is owner financing. They do it the same as the last guy.
Yeah.
It's a land contract.
Ask me how it's going by this thing.
I think what they do is they advertise online, and they usually have the signs in front of it, but it's in a location where nobody will see the sign. So this one's more of a, I guess, an internet marketing thing that they have to do to get it in the hands of somebody else.
So essentially, if we grant this 30-day extension, nothing happens, the court takes over, so.
Court doesn't take over. It goes to court.
Make a motion to vote on 2026-14 for a 30-day extension.
Second.
All those in favor of granting a 30-day extension for 2026-14 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Okay, you have your 30 days.
And another, will the date be sent out for the next meeting for this?
There won't be.
It'll be a court date.
Yeah.
Okay, so as long as it's all cleared up, there shouldn't be a court date, is that right?
That's correct.
Sounds good. You guys have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dio? D-I-N-O? Last name was basically
Next one is R 2026-15, David Moore and Diane Miller. David? Diane? Mm-hmm. Would you guys like to have the extension?
Yeah.
Oh, extension.
There was an extension. in
Now,
June.
you know, obviously, I mean, we want everybody to know that we're giving you an extension, but when you go to court, if it's not cleaned up, you.
Yeah, but it's been pretty good. I mean, I cleaned
bet he's
Oh,
cleaned
okay.
up quite a bit.
what the paper, you gotta look on your paper, you said clean the trail, had the metal on it and the wood. I don't understand about the tree branches, the wood, but I heat my house with the wood. I mean, I didn't wanna go get into all this shit now, but, you know, the wood is what heat the house. But, you know, I cleaned all that up. You've been out there. Like, what, you got you on camera. Yeah.
Yeah, and you follow me
Yeah.
back to Westport
Maybe
too.
don't-
If we're gonna be transparent, let's be
People out there, I know what you're doing. You got a little girl. You know? Simple as that, but, you know, but yeah, and you say trailers, I want to know a question about the trailers. You guys say trailers.
As long as they're plated, I mean, they're
I
all
mean-
plated.
All my trailers, now ain't there. I mean, I got more than 5 trailers.
Does the white Chevy pickup with the dump bed on it run?
Yes, it got a for sale sign on it even.
Does it have a license plate?
Yeah, it does, but it's old. I'm gonna move it out. It runs.
What about the red Chevy pickup?
64, 5.
No,
That's a
some
90.
80, 90 something.
Yeah, it runs. His boy drives
Does?
it.
Boy drives.
Doesn't have a windshield.
Yeah, what windshield?
Well, this is like
Wait,
a
back up.
'90s era.
Oh, that one.
Which one you got? I mean, I got
Oh, that's a year ago.
kids, I mean,
Yeah, that, the one that's been flattened, it's been moved.
Yeah, that's a year-old picture.
yeah.
Do we have current?
So,
And my daughter, I moved hers out there too.
so I got a question, a simple question. In June of '25, you're given a 30-day extension. What happened with that? What happened with that? June 30th, '25, given 30-day
More
extension.
called, given 30-day extension.
Make sure you got the right one.
Right.
That gauges, one had a
That
windshield
might
out
have
of
been
it.
Brian's.
Yeah, I'm past the red pickup. Red pickup, that picture was a year old, so I'm not worried about that.
Road that. Yeah, it ain't there either.
Was it 30 days?
Basically, as
in
long
March or
as,
was that a 30
as
days?
long as you feel like 30 days would enable you to make the
We
progress.
got two 30-day extensions already. I mean,
That's,
we just
I-
gotta-
we
gotta
appreciate what you're doing. If 30 days would,
I didn't understand about the wood and the trailer. I mean, they're all placed.
Nobody's gonna be
March,
taking,
I got a 30-day extension.
I got 8 vehicles
Internally.
sure.
in the trailer.
Are
right?
they
And what happened? Nothing?
Open up online.
Nothing.
See that.
Okay, we already had a 30-day extension, got nothing done. And in June, so what is the June 30th, 25, 30 days? Is that,
I think that was him too. And that didn't happen after that.
So I think we'll look for a motion for a 30-day
we're being
extension.
ignored.
I'll make a motion to make a vote on R 2026-15 for a 30-day extension.
I second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay.
Okay.
Okay, you guys have got 30 days. Last one is R 2026-16, Richard Lozier. Do we have a representative for that one?
I've been working with Mr. Loder, and that's a lot in Bernie. He's mowed it down,
Okay.
cleaned it up.
Okay. So that one you've got under
Yeah, that
control?
one's, yeah, that one's closed out.
Okay.
But I wanted to, we gave him notice, so. I wanted
Yes.
to put it on there.
And that is the last one. I will look for a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second it. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Telling me for that motion.